Okay, everybody, you'll notice that this isn't my usual study in the background. That is because I am on vacation. I have gone to see my sister several states away. We drove for 2 days to get here. It has been quite a deal. Now, last year I had lost 40 pounds and I was really on the way to where I wanted to be, and I ruined it all when I went on vacation. We went to a family reunion in California and we went through San Francisco and did a whole bunch of fun stuff there. And I thought, I'll just be on vacation when I'm on vacation. I want to be able to eat what I want. So that's what I did, and when I came back, I could never get my mojo back. I was dead in the water, and I eventually gained all those 40 pounds back. So I wanted to make sure I didn't do that this year. So on vacation, I am trying to stick to what I'm supposed to eat. Today is Tuesday, the end of my first week. Half of it, I guess, has been vacation. And I'm gonna go weigh in. But first I'll do my report as to how the week has gone. It is Wednesday night. Been fasting for a while. I'm upwards of 24 hours. I don't know how long we're at. We're at probably 28, 29 hours, something like that. Be 40 more or less when I'm done. Yesterday, after I made my video, I had myself some breakfast. I had a whole bunch of bacon and some eggs. Cooked them on my brand new cast iron skillet that my wife got me for Father's Day. And that was interesting. I tried it one time before and it wasn't seasoned enough, and all the eggs burned all over that thing, and it took a while to clean that off and re-season it. But this time it worked great, and the eggs and bacon were tasty. Later, I didn't give myself enough time to make lunch, so I just grabbed a couple of hamburger patties plus some of my little liver burger patties, warmed them up, and actually I didn't warm them up. I took them to work with me and then warmed them up and had to eat them at work because I'd given myself so little time to eat lunch. I guess I'm just so used to fasting that I don't feel like I should have to bother with preparing meals. I don't know. After having that for my lunch, yeah, it was into fasting. And now we're at something like 30 hours. So this is the eve of my vacation now. I'm leaving on vacation. And I'm really wondering how it's going to turn out. It was okay last weekend when we just were gone for just the night, but this is a weekend change. I mean, we're leaving Thursday, not coming back until Sunday of the next week. So how is that going to go? Am I going to be able to get everything that I need? Am I going to be able to stick to my diet? I hope so. Tomorrow I'm going to cook some bacon up real quick and some eggs before I leave. And then we're going to be driving all day long. And some point along the way, I'll have to stop and get some food. What is it going to be? I don't know. I'm thinking about packing like maybe some, I don't know. Maybe some burgers or something. The thing is, I won't be able to warm them up. So I don't know what I'll be doing with this stuff. How do you deal with meat on the go? I guess I could just get some kind of fast food burger and eat that. I don't know. Okay, so it's Tuesday morning from my vacation. I'm at my sister's house. I think things have gone pretty good so far. I've been sticking to my plan for the most part. Let's see, going back, we left Thursday morning, and to make sure that I had food to eat that I could eat, I cooked a whole bunch of bacon the night before. I actually stayed up kind of late the night before, still cooking bacon. I cooked all this bacon, and then I put it in the fridge, and I had it there in the fridge. And when we woke up in the morning, because my wife wanted to leave at 5 a.m., we actually didn't get out until 6 a.m., but she wanted out the door right away. So I got up, put that bacon into the microwave, to get it warm, and then that's what I ate for breakfast. I ate a whole bunch of bacon, and I also put some hamburgers and some of those liver burgers that I'd made into the microwave, and I warmed those up, and I ate some of that, and I ate a whole bunch of bacon, and then I had what was left of the bacon just there in the car so that I could eat it later, as like chips. I don't know, you know what you do when you're on vacation, you tend to just, or when you're driving on vacation, I should say, you tend to just munch, because there's nothing else to do when you're stuck in a car for such a long time. So you just munch and munch. I was trying to avoid that, to tell you the truth, because I know that that's going to ruin my progress. You have to have the spaces between meals as well as the fasting. The space between meals is just the same kind of thing. And so I wanted to not blow it with that. But I had it in there just in case, because I figured bacon is better than actual chips. So I had it there. This was the thing that I did do that I shouldn't have done, which was I got myself some pork rinds. Pork rinds are like chips, but they're made from fried pork skins, so they're actually not carbs. So I did get some of those at the gas station. I ate those along the way like chips, and I probably shouldn't have. I'm trying to remember even what I ate for dinner. I'm sure I ate more bacon, and can't remember what else. I'm sorry, it's been too long. The next day was Friday, which is my regular fasting day, and that was the day that we were at Rocky Mountain National Park. All right, everybody, I'm headed to Rocky Mountain National Park as part of our vacation, and today is fasting day, so I'm fasting my way through it. Let's see how that goes. A little hungry right now, but otherwise fine. Gotta drink a lot of water though. A lot of altitude up here. And so I went the whole day at Rocky Mountain National Park fasting, and we did hikes, we went and saw a whole bunch of different things, some waterfalls and whatnot, and I just didn't eat. And it's funny because, a while ago I would have freaked out about that prospect, all the exercise that we did and stuff, and me doing that without any food. How could that be possible? But it's possible. It wasn't even hard. Once you get used to it and understand that it's really not a big deal, it's not a big deal. And so I did it just fine. And Saturday, we finished the rest of our drive out to my sister's house. So we went down, we had breakfast at the hotel. They had sausages, they had eggs. They had a guy who was making omelets to order, and normally most of the stuff that was there would have been what I would normally have eaten, mushrooms and some various vegetables that weren't bad in general. They're not carby vegetables. It wasn't potatoes or something. All the same, I'm not doing that right now. I'm doing carnivore, and I don't know when I will go back to doing that, to tell you the truth, because carnivore is working very well. And so I got an omelet that had ham and cheese, and that was it. I did that actually twice. I had them do an omelet for me with ham and cheese. Just in case they're like one omelet per person, I had my daughter go and order me an omelet because she didn't get one. And then we drove the whole day through. Right before we got here, we stopped at the last place I had to get gas, and I was a wee bit frustrated, I have to say, that everyone else was chomping away on snacks, and my wife had these yogurt-covered pretzels that she was eating on all day long, and they were having chips and etc. And I finally said, you know what, I'm gonna give in. And when we were at that last gas station, I bought myself another bag of pork rinds. I did check the ingredients to make sure, and the ingredients were fried pork skin and salt. I've seen other ones where the ingredients are a big long list of things like maltodextrin and etc. Basically other names for sugar. And I didn't want that, so I didn't eat those pork rinds. But this bag that I got was just fried pork skin, salt. So I got that, and then I said, you know what, I'm giving in to munching. And I got myself also a hot dog off of the gas station hot dog rack, which wasn't that bad, actually. They actually, these days at the gas station, they have some decently good hot dogs. So I got myself a hot dog, a bag of pork rinds, and I ate those. And then we drove the last couple of hours to my sister's house. And when we got here, it was time for the barbecue. Everybody was getting together. All my family that lives in the area came out. And we had kind of a big family party, and we had a barbecue. And so there was hamburgers and hot dogs, and I had my share of those. Hamburgers had some cheese on them, so yeah, I've I guess fully embraced having the cheese. Might as well, I suppose, from having pork rinds too. So we'll have to see how some of these additions, what they do to my weigh-in this week. So that was Saturday. I had that. Then Sunday morning we had eggs and sausage for breakfast. That was pretty good stuff. I felt bad because I was eating like way more of it than was probably what they expected. And you know, they made the eggs and sausage for everybody, so I was trying not to pig out. But yeah, I ate a fair amount of that. And then later, when we had lunch, I had leftover hamburgers from the day before. It's funny because my sister is like, she wants to make everything really nice. So she's like, oh, I'll make you a quiche with no crust on it. I'm like, no. Just make whatever you're making for dinner, and I will find something. I'll eat those leftover hamburgers from yesterday if that's what I got to do, or you know, I'll take whatever you got and just kind of peel away just the meat from it, or you know what, I don't want to be a pain in the butt. Because that's not how I want this to go, but my sister just wants to be nice and do something for me, so I feel kind of bad. But yeah, I just had leftover hamburgers for dinner on Sunday. I think I had 3 of them and some cheese on each of them, and it was good. I mean, it was fine. I've had her get some butter so that I can just put butter on top of stuff to make sure that I'm getting enough fat, because who knows how lean this meat is that we've had. You need enough fat to keep things going. And I guess it was enough, because then yesterday, Monday, I fasted the whole day. I went out and hung out with my friend Rishalfield, and we spent the day together. And he's another, just like my sister, he felt really bad because I wasn't eating. He made sure to eat before he came to meet me, and then we hung out most of the day, and then it got to be, dinner time, and I'm like, dude, no, you're going to eat. So we went to a McDonald's, and I forced him to buy a Big Mac meal while I just got myself a water. And we sat there and hung out and talked and chatted while I forced him to eat. Because, he's not fasting. He's not used to it. He's hungry. And I didn't want to be the person that was making him go hungry. But yeah, he feels bad eating in front of me. And I just had to say, listen, man, you're making me feel bad by not eating in front of me. Okay, so that's how it's gone so far. Now it's time to weigh in. I'm a little worried as to how this is going to go because it's not my scale. I asked my sister if she had a scale, and she said, yeah, I've got one. I can't verify the accuracy of this scale, but I've got one. So we shall see how it comes out. I don't know. I haven't even seen it, so I don't even know how exact it can be. So I'm going to go test out that scale, and we're going to see how I've done in this week that included vacation. My goal for this week was 264. Did I make it to that, or did I blow it? Am I anywhere near it? I have no idea. It's weird. I in the past have weighed myself fairly often, almost once a day. So here we are. It's been a whole week. I have no clue where I'm at, and I'm kind of worried. So let's see. What did I do? All right, so there you have it. I weigh 262 0.2 pounds, which means I'm down 3.8 pounds. Even here on vacation, I managed to be down 3.8 pounds. And yeah, it was worth it to stick with my plan, it looks like. I'm now down a 34.8 pounds in total since, what is this, the 6th week? So 6 weeks ago, I weighed 34 pounds more than I do now. I wonder, can you guys tell? Is my face skinnier? I think it is. I can't help but look at it. I see my face in the mirror and I'm like, whoa, who's that guy? Ooh. My goodness, who is he? I don't know this guy, but he's dang good looking. Anyways, yeah, it has been a good week, despite the fact that it has been a hard week to stick with it. It's been difficult. Like, for example, right here you can see I'm sitting under the cherry tree in my sister's house. We just got finished picking cherries with my sister, so we've picked a whole ton of cherries. We've got bowls and bowls of cherries that we picked, and I didn't get to eat any of them because I'm not doing that. I'm still trying to get myself in the right place before I even consider eating even vegetables, much less fruit. The last thing I need right now is a good hit of sugar, but there's also a whole lot less fat for me. And I'm on my way to Wonderland. I'm gonna make it. 262.2. I'm so excited to get into the 50s. I think maybe I'll make my goal for next week 259. I want to get to 259 or below. I hope I can make that. That's at least 3.2 pounds. So if I have a week as good as this week, I'll make it. I'm going to stick to it. We'll see how it goes, and hopefully I will get all the way down into the 50s. Cannot remember. I've been to the 60s before, but I can't remember the last time I was in the 50s. So I'm pretty stoked about that. I'm going to be someday the same weight that I was in high school. That's right, folks. My high school playing weight. All right, I will see you guys next time when I give you the report on how the rest of vacation went. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and stuff, and we'll see you next time.